I find that lately my palms have been bursting with fruit flies. I find that lately I've been seeing a lot of dead animals, trying to keep still in the pocket of your belly, in your sunrise, in the space between moments. We talked about how airports are for the in-betweens, like us, leave us, the ones who don't quite fit. It's quiet here, waiting. It is quiet in other places too, like 7 a.m. or when the upstairs neighbors are out of town, weed plants in the yard, flat bike tires, improvement every day. I've been finding sweet notes to myself buried in my pockets. It works. Some days my hands are the only things I can focus on. Some days I don't want to close my mouth. Okay, should I keep going?
Yes.
Wedding vows. I promise to never make art again. I promise to burn all the photographs of her. I promise I won't collect the ashes and lick them out of my palms. I promise I will start letting men fuck me with their cold, solid hands pressed up against my backbone. I had always hoped he'd find a decade-old suicide note crumbled inside of my jaw. I wish he'd make a whip with my spinal cord. I wish he'd let me fall apart in his mouth. I promise I won't cry when my belly grows such intricate stretch marks. I promise to burn all the photographs of her. I promise to make you feel comfortable. I promise I have never shoplifted ace bandages from the Walgreens. I promise that I have no connection to flat chest, name change, misgendering. I promise that when I take my binder off, my ribs don't creak open like a mother's jewelry box filled with rubies I want to shove into my mouth. I promise that I am not one of them. I promise I will call you master. I will call you God, my God. Your mother will side-eye me. Dirty daughter. Your father, with his hand on the small of my back. Dirtier daughter. I promise to forget how to say no. I promise to learn how to be your shadow, your blow-up doll, your clever trophy, your drugstore magnolia, your hysterical ball and chain. I promise to wear this ring like a name tag. I promise that in the church I will sit still. I will sit in the confessional with dirty secrets. I will pretend not to hear him with his hand beneath his robes. I promise I won't stutter when I hear his breath gone heavy. I promise I have never done this kind of thing before. I promise that afterwards I will feel less like a sinner and more like a lamb, more like a woman, more like a soft and fragile thing. I promise you will never find lipstick on my neck again. I promise that I am a lamb and not an artist. I promise to burn all the photographs of her. I promise to never make art again.